What's up, everybody? Randy here with Nerds Templar with a full cup of coffee as well. Sydney coming over thinking she's going to get something, but it's not. It's the middle of the stream yet, so you can't have anything. It is Pokemon Battle Day, so that is the Open Battle League. You can check out the description for the rules, but we'll be talking about it throughout. Pretty simple. Base game Pokemon only. It's pretty much regular role sets. In fact, you know what? Let's go to the battle stadium and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically, okay, so normal rolls, we got level 50, everything's rolled to level 50. Let's see if we can see this. You know what, let's do this here. So it would be single battles. We would have flat, no wait. I think we'd have official rolls one. I don't know what, okay, yeah, it's gonna be flat rolls. Up to level 50, so make sure your Pokemon are level 50 or they won't be there. That's about that. We're allowing special Pokemon, not allowing the same Pokemon or the same items. You bring 6, you use 3. That's how all this works. Any Pokemon above level 50 will be set to level 50. The only roles we're including in this that you have to follow on your own, or you'll be disqualified from your match, would be base game Pokemon only, and you can only use one Koraidon or Miraidon, so it's kind of like a single restriction only role. It's almost like official role. I don't even know what GS Cup Rules 1 is, but maybe that's single restricted. So it could be these exact rules here, other than the fact you can only use base game Pokemon. But again, that and only one between those two fellas there, only one of those, Koraidon or Miraidon. That's how it all works. For the Open Battle League here, if you find yourself a winner, which really just requires 2 people to be here in battle, if you win, and if there is only 2 people or 3, then we'll do best of 3s. Here's the rewards box at the moment. It might be slightly updated soon if maybe somebody who wins wants to hold off on their reward, knowing that I have a couple other things in store. You could also do that, but this is what I have for sure for rewards right now. Basically, as you can see here, most of these were all recent events. Pretty much all these were recent events, except right here, these 4 Pokemon, 3 different ones in the middle. So if you want one of those slightly different, awesome Pokemon, in my opinion, there's also those. And we're gonna have more. We're gonna have many, many more. Also going to have not right now, but we will have these guys. These are my actual legendaries here that we've got on stream, and this is my stream character, basically my main Scarlet version guy. So these are my actual Pokemon that I'm going to keep. But we will have more of these. We'll have other legendaries. All the exclusives are going to be giveawayable in the future. Rewards, giveaways. We're going to do giveaways as well if we get some people battling. We'll do some giveaways. But I am also going to do some casual battles today. I'm going to start battling more because I want to. All right. So before we do that, I of course do have this EV outbreak, which is amazing, and you may have seen right here. There's our line of EVs so far. We got 5. I did make a big mistake here though. I hunted it down to where it says there's not very many left. I should have started hunting I should have stopped knocking them out and started just hunting shinies. The message before that, because I want more. We're gonna eventually run out. They're just gonna go away eventually because we're gonna catch too many. But I'm gonna go until it goes away. Basically, I've been resetting the day every 12 hours. I've just been resetting it back from PM to AM on my clock. So we've just been remaining on May the 18th. It's May the 18th here. Not today though. What is even today? Because it's not. Whenever you start doing these clock things, it starts messing with your actual days. It's the 24th today. I knew it was somewhere up there. I don't like have to write the date on a bunch of stuff. So that's something I have to really keep in on the top of my mind. That's what phones are for, right? That's why I just used it. That's what I used it for. What's the date? So we're not gonna hunt Eevee. I was just kind of gonna do this. I was gonna give a little wander around, maybe pop in and see if we get any lucky ones in between matches. So since that Eevee popped us into Medallion, they all despawned. Luckily there were no. If you're fast enough, you can get back out there. If you're not too far away, you can get back out there before they despawn. Sometimes. But yeah, no shiny Eevees that time. I actually just got another one this morning, so feeling pretty good about that. We're gonna go Battle Stadium because I'm alone. Except for Sydney. Except for my Sydney pup. Sydney P. Single battle. We're working on our single battle skills, if you wills. I was a little late to the stream today because I was working on that Pelipper there. It's ready to go. Who I want to use? I want to use Director Clapple music. I hope it's the good one. Pseudo Cassiopeia music. This Union Sneeze. Oh, okay. Well, Alomomola. Look at this team. This is like a singles with double restricted, like the regulation we're in right now, but singles version. Okay. I don't know, that seems strange to me. The double restricted makes a lot more sense to me in double battles, not in single. I feel like with only 3 Pokemon, you gotta kind of keep it to the single restricted. Doubles, I can totally see the double restricted though. We're obviously gonna go with our restricted Mirai, and we have some other things up our sleeves that we haven't done on this team yet. We have some things to switch around, but I don't wanna show all my cards immediately to everybody, right? Maybe I have some amazing tricks nobody needs to see. But what I need to do here is figure out who is gonna actually work. I'm kind of liking Meow. I have no idea what Sneasler is. No. Maybe we go that way. I don't know. We'll find out. First battle of the day, we're probably going to get wrecked. Let's find out. Happy Saturday to everybody. Hope you're... Ooh, that's a nice picture. Cool. These are the former alpha. Oh. That's a mark. All right. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. What is this thing anyway? Is it poison fighting? Yep. Okay. Yes, I love this music though. There's so many good ones, but we're going to start with Clavel. I also love this place. Medali. My boy Larry there. Most normal guy, I love it. The most normal guy in the game by far. And they like make fun of it that he's like just a normal person and not trying to be a complete crazy person. Like everybody else in this game. Ooh, that hurts. But you know what? We're gonna skedaddle. I actually have nothing good against this. You know what we're gonna do instead of skedaddling? We're gonna skedaddle. Even harder. I don't know. Well, you know what? We need U-turn on Meowscarada, I think, maybe. I think we're going to just go as hard as we can here and try not revealing what our third Pokemon is. See what... Oh, what a switch. That is such a cool shiny. Big old block guy. If we had Volt Switch, I'd feel better about this. But did we put Volt Switch on Mirai? I'm going to let everything just get poisoned now, I guess. That's the problem with the toxic spice. That Hisuian Sneasler, bruh. Annoying! If you're a lover of poison setups, that's definitely what you want to go with. Does he have something that's going to hurt me as a dragon? I don't think so. I think think I'm gonna just surprise him here with a flash cannon. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, not quite, not quite. But he probably has sturdy, right? Probably has sturdy. Doesn't matter. That's what we need. Salt cure, though, man. Now you're gonna make me switch out to Meows. I kind of want U-turn and Volt Switch here, Meows, Koraidon, and Miraidon, respectively. But I don't really have a move. Oh wait, I do have Volt Switch. What am I talking about? What do you think he's gonna do next? Do you think I just go with Flash Cannon and or is he gonna switch? What else do you have? Oh, he used Protect. Okay, well that works. Now what's he? Okay, so does he think that I'm gonna use Volt Switch again? Is he gonna think I'm gonna use Volt Switch again? This is annoying, man. I'm telling you what. This is a good team comp if you want to go the annoying poison. With the poison and the salt cure, though, dude, you're about to take Miraidon out unless I can. I assume he's gonna. Okay, he didn't even try. It's unfortunate that I don't get to see what he does, right? I have to make my move first. Oh, man. Everyone's about to get poisoned. Just puts us on a big timer. We have the damage. We just have to see what else we got to deal with here other than the sneeze luck. We don't need the light screen or reflect for a bit. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to go with Meows here. I'm gonna go poison attack though. That's the other problem. I think maybe Grimsy might just have to tank this. I think Grimsy's gonna have to tank this. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a poison, right? Okay. Meowscarad is faster, right? Play rough, regular effectiveness. We have Proteon, so it would be a stab. Do we just go super hard and just Electro Drift this thing to oblivion? Or Miraidon's done? You think Koraidon's in the back? It's Koraidon or Lugia, right? Lugia would be a horrible choice. And to bring Lugia up, okay, so we know there's only one of those two restricteds left, right? If it were Lugia, that'd be a terrible choice to bring when you know I'm probably bringing Miraidon. I assume it has to be Koraidon. Do you think he would switch out to it? Do you think it's actually faster than my Miraidon? I don't think it is. So I think we can safely Electro Drift here and then probably just Dragon Pulse to KO it if it comes into an Electro Drift. Either way, it's not going to survive a second attack after this. Nothing. I don't think Sneasler should be able to survive this. It'd be crazy. No switch. Sneasler gonna get whacked. See how much Spadef it has. Oh, it's got the... Okay. Got the band. The sash, that is. That's focus sash. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, it can only go... Well, I mean, you could put it on more Pokemon, I guess. We're not using necessarily the rolls. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We got this. We got this. Is he gonna switch now? Whoa, you went first? How is that? Wait, is Dire Claw a That's got to be a priority attack. There's no way that thing's faster than my Miraidon. That's impossible. That's impossible. I don't even think it's faster than my Meowscarada. Let's find out. That's another interesting thing, right? I was saving it. I don't like my odds against anything that comes out next, but we can just slash here. Oh man. It's faster than us. That's a pretty good Pokemon right there. And it's shiny. Did that just KO us? Yeah. Because we had the sash. GG! I wanted to know what your other Pokemon was at least. But that's all it took. It took the poison and a lot of self curing. The protect was huge. You only needed the one because that kept Miraidon in long enough to take an extra self cure plus poison, and that was a pretty good chunk of data. That was probably at least a quarter of health from that. I think if I hit continue battling, it's not against that person. It's just the top champion music. Rillaboom, Kyogre, Gliscor, sweet! My boy Gliscor, Miraidon, that's not good. Raconid, I like this team. Scarlet. If you bring two restrictions and you only use one, that makes sense to me too. But that's like an extra rule everyone has to follow in that case. We want to try to do Pelipper Dragonite things. Oh, Pelipper doesn't have a name, everybody else does. You can't name him. You can't name him right now. I don't even know what it would be. Pel, I guess. I think we might go with him. But, like, I don't know if Dragonite has what we really need here. I have to make a choice, I suppose. He kind of does. He kind of sort of does. But again, we're going to have to sort of play fast because we don't have screens this time. Grim screen. We'll see how this goes. He's going to set the rain for his Kyogre, probably. But would he really bring Kyogre against my Miraidon? Rillaboom! You know, I have a little trick up my sleeve with the Pelipper as well. Extra trick. Might have to go with here. Perhaps. Perhaps we Hurricane. We gonna be faster than this guy? Or does he get the Grassy Glide is gonna make him faster probably. So we're gonna have to, but we do actually have, never mind. We're gonna probably get knocked out. Oh, we survived it with the HP! The HP EV, we didn't get the KO, we didn't get the confusion, we didn't get what we needed. Icy Wind would have been huge. Maybe, but I think Grassy Glide is a priority attack, unfortunately. What's he gonna do this time? Is he gonna try to glide into us again, Grassily? We'll just go Dragonite now? You know, obviously that's a thing we got. You should see that coming. But we will take that nice and easy. Now what are you gonna do? Now what are you going to do? I think we show our hand immediately here, because again, we want to play fast. So you're going to withdraw. What are you withdrawing into? Unfortunately, it's probably not. I mean, it's not going to take a ton of damage, I'm sure. Oh, you are a very smart person, or you just, I don't know, got lucky. probably most likely. That's fine though. If you want to go that route, that works for us, because after we fail this completely, I got ahead of myself. Hurricane was the obvious choice there. You're gonna hit the Will-O-Wisp because why not? Why not? Let's see us miss the Aqua Tail though in return, right? Okay, we hit the Aqua Tail at least, and it's not gonna do it because of the burn. However, now what is he gonna do? Is he gonna try to actually attack? I have a lot of health left, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I'm gonna Aqua Tail again. He's gonna have to withdraw into Rillaboom. Oh yeah, you're gonna try to play some kind of ooh, the Miraidon. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna Are you going to Terra that thing? I think I don't know if we survive. I don't know if we survived the Volt Switch. Okay. Okay. What? What? You got wrecked by it. That is insane. You just, without the Terra or anything, you just one-shot my Dragonite. My normal Terra Dragonite, one shot basically with the Volts. That makes no sense to me. What happened there? How? How in the world? Okay, so that's not great. Our choice is, but we don't really have one. We don't really have one. We have to assume. Well, you know, Dragon Pulse just hurts everything, right? So I think we're good. He doesn't have the he doesn't have the grass now. We got the electric. Dragon just hurts everything because he can't. I mean, you switch into whatever you want, it's gonna get knocked out. Or Miraidon will just take damage, of course. Scarlet will get knocked out by the Dragon Balls. He didn't tear yet. And I don't know if I... Wait, there is a way to look, isn't there? How can I see what his team is? Is there... Can I see the Terra types? Ah! It's just like the game! Oh, here we go. Here we go. We cannot see any of that info. Alright. Does he just do the exact same thing as me? If I would switch, I would end up just knocking that guy out, right? So we kind of just have to go face to face with this thing and see what happens. He's gonna Terra into something else, but hopefully Dragon still hits. He's gonna be Fairy. Ice. Okay. That's gonna hurt, I think, whatever happens next. I am sure it will hurt. It's not gonna be not very effective. Oh, the crit! Almost had him! The Terra Blast. The crit, though. Bruh. Did we go? We went first, though, here. Survive it! Miraidon! No! If he survived that, we had a chance. We just needed him to survive. The rain stopped. We would have actually... I would have Volt Switched there. Which would have put Pelipper in for the rain. Actually, it would have been exactly the wrong time, because it would have been right before the rain ended. This doesn't really help us. We lost. We came close, but not quite. We're definitely not outspeeding a Miraidon. But it's nice to know that mine was faster than his. That's, I guess, like, very small consolation. We're losing 2 battles now. It's okay. We're facing some pretty tough teams, I'd say. Right, Sydney? Right, going behind me. Don't want to be on camera anymore. All right, that's too bad. But hey, I still like this team. I think it's just I just need to have more matchups with them. Is all. And understand what Pokemon people are probably going to be bringing. If I can start doing that, then we'll be some more business. Better business. Ruinous Legend. I'd like to get to the point where maybe I can do a couple ranked. Well, not a couple, but start doing ranked. Dragonite. Meows. Alolan Ninetales. Wow, what is this team? What? What in the world is this team? Well, we're gonna bring Miraidon. I think we bring Grimmsnarl. We go in that again. When we do that, because we need to bring Miraidon, we only have 3. If we bring Grimmsnarl, it automatically pretty much negates our whole Pelipper Dragonite thing. Which is okay, we can still bring, Pelipper's kind of useless without the Dragonite, we can still bring Dragonite, Grimsy, and again, if we're going to go him, then we can just lock that in number 1, and lock Miraidon in, and then we will say, okay, so, Miraidon, I think we go Skelly, because he takes care of 2 of those, Dragonite, Ninetales. Ninetales is the problem then. I gotta kind of go with Skeletor here. I think it's gonna give us the best chance, the best coverage perhaps. Big old bulky Skelly. What was that? Cool mask. We're wearing the Pikachu and the Ogre on our other 2 characters we play. We haven't changed our look on here in a long time. I wasn't trying to copy the competitive play guys that they use, because they use the same like sprites with the same outfits every time in competitive VGC. I didn't try to copy that. I swear I did it before I even watched any. Or maybe I did it subconsciously, but I didn't do it purposely. That's for sure. Okay, what is? I can't see the Pokemon. Meowscarlet. Okay. That's sort of annoying. Should name. That's a good reason to name things something that doesn't give away what they are, because but when the screen is panning around and you can't actually see the Pokemon you're fighting against, it's like, okay, I have no idea. The name doesn't tell me anything. Unless you do this, of course, you just check the status. I guess I figured it out. Figured a way around it. What's he gonna do here? Does he actually stay in against me? He does stay in against me. I don't know about that. I don't know about that choice. Oof, that damage though. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a lot, but that was a lot more than I thought it would be. Alright. That's a little unfortunate, but if you're gonna Flower Trick again, I think we just go Skelly, and then I think we go with the wait. If we go Skelly, is he gonna try to? Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Okay, all right. What do we do here? The dozy, sleepy Clodsire here. Nice, nice, shiny, sleepy, shiny Clodsire. Even better. I think I got a shiny, sleepy Pikachu, and one that's like. It's the first time I saw it. It was like. That was not a great switch for us there, but let's see here. Yeah, this is the problem. This dude was the issue. We can't get away from his super effective hits. Let's just hope we can take like 1 or something. See if we can. You know what? Let's Torch Song Shadow Ball. Okay, because it's gonna take us 2, right? And let's make sure it takes 2. And he'll be like, oh no, wait, Torch Song. Oh man, that's gonna be so good. Okay, you got this, dude. Okay, that puts us, of course, we can't. Obviously, we saw that coming, but that's okay. It's gonna make. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, I never thought about that. There are those other things that act like leftovers, but if you can't use, the same item more than once, those are actually very useful. I didn't think about that. much the Scarlet does, based on the other one. That was not bad, but we're not going to be able to take another one of those. Oh, yes, we will. Wow. Skelly! It also probably doesn't have any attack. That's the thing. It works out for us because we're special attack and defense. So, but then there's the toxic, not just the poison. Do you switch here? No, you do not switch. I think I knock out with one more of those. Yeah, until you recover. Okay, I'm gonna go that route. If you want to go that route, we're in some trouble. Let's see here. Can we risk another Torch Song? This is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Okay, we need to... The only choice we got. See if Grimsy can actually survive an earthquake, I assume, is coming out here. And we're all special defense and defense on Grimsy, so pretty sure that's what we got here. Yeah. We don't need the speed because we basically are just using him for Reflect Light Screen. He has good speed anyway, plus we just want to Reflect Light Screen most of the time. He was pretty much just being used as a tank there. One turn of Reflect left. We'll at least get a Light Screen off. If we can survive another hit, we can double up Light Screen Reflect. Yes, my boy, my boy. Okay, you can knock him out now, and I'll get a free switch in with Reflect and Light Screen up. And you know who's coming? It's gonna be Miraidon. It's my only choice here. I need to like. We did decent. Skelly did decent with the special attacks, so Miraidon could have a chance here. We just need a huge Dragon Pulse. Come on, big critical hit. That is not enough. Yeah. We're dealing with this is 2 out of 3 using poison tactics on their team. Come on, man. It's okay. I want to try poison team at some point. We're just not at that point yet. If we could like get a crit or something, we could have a chance here because he's obviously going to recover now. We're not going to be able to PP stall the recover. Dude, these teams, though, in casual mode, it's kind of annoying. I mean, if you're testing them out in casual, I understand that. I guess. Really, I guess the place to do it. But it is so annoying. Gonna recover again. Yeah, we're just going to be on a timer, but he won't be able to Earthquake if we just keep whacking him. That's going to do some damage, but not enough. Toxic is going to start catching up in a couple turns here. But he has to recover again. He can't Earthquake. Still think we have a couple turns. The Light Screen wore off. Wow. We've been at it for a while, apparently. Okay, he has to recover here. Do we get through this? This is annoying, but we might get through it. Again, one crit, and we'd have it. Right here, we would have it. And that heal was huge. Again, he has to recover. So. And we have like one more chance. Unless he just goes for it. He could, oh yeah, you know what? He would just, I would if I were him. Either way, we're gonna get knocked out. Let's just let him do it. Let him have his fun. If we crit, we might have a chance. No. I don't even think we would have knocked him out with the crit there. He healed too much back. He can just Earthquake. He doesn't... Oh, he did recover, though. I think you could just KO'd me, though. After the Reflect wore off. That is ridiculous. Help. Look at that. Why is it doing so much? It seems like it's doing more than it was the first couple times. Stop it. Bringing him back from almost red the whole way to full because of the black sludge as well. We're going to run out of Dragon Pulses before he runs out of recovers. Doesn't matter. Let's just use a Flash Cannon. Either way, we're out of time here. So he just wanted to let Toxic take it, I guess. Our only chance is that he's out of recovers and somehow Skeletor gets like a 2-shot or something crazy. I think maybe I guess we just Flamethrower, trying to do as much damage as in as little time as possible. Does it reset Toxic? Am I still Toxic poisoned, or is it just regular poison now that we switched out? I'm never sure about that. Either way, it doesn't matter with the Ghost or not. I'm just gonna go all out with the Flamethrower here. It's our only choice, really. So do it. I hope the next person we fight doesn't use a poison team. But the Clodsire was a perfect choice for who I had, because if you looked at my team, I looked at my team and I'm like, I don't know who I would use against Clodsire. Except Pelipper. Dragonite was the thing. Dragonite was the other choice. And then Dragonite doesn't help with like anything else. So really what it came down to is it was between Clodsire and Alolan Ninetales. If he brought Alolan Ninetales, this was probably a win for us. But he brought the Clodsire, and I didn't bring Dragonite. So it like they say, and probably this happens probably more than I am aware of as well. But yeah, as they say, it's okay, I'm just gonna quit this because he's not even attacking. Dude, just attack me and win the match. Bruh. You do enough now. I'm almost knocked out. He's just gonna keep recovering, though. Just to rub it in my face. That's annoying. Who plays casual like this, dude? If you're testing the team, that's one thing, but this is just rude. I'm gonna do this so you can't have the last shot. How about that? If you want to act like that. Red hair. But yeah, that it probably happens more than I am looking at, but we'll also probably notice that more as we go. Battles just pretty much being won at selection. A lot of the times, and again, this is probably hopefully gonna get better as we go, but I'll make better decisions myself in the battle screen, and it will come less down to me making a bad choice and more down to just chance. So we're gonna keep battling, but see if we have some luck here with an Eevee. Wouldn't that be cool? I believe I have 5 right now, right? I think 4 of them. 4 of the 5 were all over, like right about there. No. At least 3, and then there was one I think like right up there, and I think there might have been one right about down there. The last one I got, I almost despawned. Very close to doing it. I was about to walk down into Medallion, I turned around and it's just standing there looking at me. You'll see it as I put the video conglomeration together, the monthly shiny hunt video. They'll be featured heavily in that. You could imagine. So this is going to take me like all month to probably clear it. We could actually, I'm not going to do it today, but maybe tomorrow we're going to do like a real chill shiny hunt stream tomorrow. And it's possible we could maybe even do Garchomp. We'll see. I would like to do it sooner rather than later so I can actually know I have it done. If I do it on here, then it'll be an easy to do it on the other character. I just build whatever I need to build. If I need to build something new, I'll just build it for that. for him, and I'll name him like Gar Chomper or something, because he's the Chomper of Gar. Whoever it is, whatever the Pokemon may be. Alright, let's try another battle. Let's try it. Cool. The only way to get better is to do it, as I say. There are EVs, I don't know if I saw, I think I did see those ones that wandered into the town, but make sure you get those ones too. See them. This is our shiny Fluttermane. I just wanted something, I don't have an extra, these are all shinies. All shiny, all our shiny starters right now. We obviously have to put off the shiny starter hunt for a bit because we're busy with Eevee, but we almost have this is actually all we have, but we're trying to get 2 of each type. All we need then is 1 more water, and we'll be good. But I'll take anything else that we don't have as well. But there's our shiny Fluttermane, so easy to get. Maybe even tomorrow during our shiny hunt, maybe I'll try to get a couple more of those again. If you guys really want, I don't know, they're not even like worth putting in the consolation prize box because anyone with Scarlet version can get it so easily. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to go Eevee hunting again. Let's slowly back away. Back away out of the spot. Well, you know what? I was looking for one more thing for my nephew's rewards. I think it's just going to have to be shiny Eevee. I'm going to have enough of them. I wasn't, at the time when I was trying to figure out one more thing for him, I just didn't assume, I didn't think I'd ever find a shiny or an Eevee outbreak because I hadn't had one at that point. But now we do, and we have 5 of them so far, and I hope I get about 20 before the outbreak disperses. We should have started hunting them before that, but whatever. It's fine. We'll get enough this time, and at least I know. There's also one other hunt on my Violet version that I gotta do. That's really, really good. It's also really, really hard because it's in a terrible spot. Probably the worst spot I've ever had. There's a lot of obstacles. There's barely any spawn-like locations for the thing. And it's not exactly an easy shiny spot in the first place. So it's pretty much ridiculous. Hopefully we can get a few of them though, because it's really good. Pokemon itself. Okay, let's go for... Why am I always the one picking the side? Does it always pick my song? There's no way it would do that. It has to be random between me and the other person's choices. I'm just cycling through all the good ones. Well then, that's it. A team with no restricted. Doesn't mean we'll win. We already lost to one. What a team it is. Can't tell. I assume that's Rapid Strike, but I can't actually tell. Kind of like Skeletor's here, again. Of course, we're bringing Miraidon. Yeah, we gotta deal with the Tinglu, though. That's the only thing. So either the only Tinglu. Well, Meowscarada is not a bad choice. Dragonite, though. I think we go Dragonite. For the first time, I'm starting with Miraidon. Okay, we'll see how this goes, because I can Volt Switch. I think we got this. We should. There's no way all his non-legendaries, none of his non-legendaries should be able to outspeed Miraidon. There's no way. I'm pretty sure it's Modest Nature, but it still has max speed other than that, so still. Bah! There's no way he called that. I was going to start Dragonite too. Man. Now we can't Volt Switch, so that takes away our whole idea there. We have to go Dragonite. He probably has to. He's probably assuming that he doesn't know who our answer to Tinglu is. It could have been Meowscarada, but I assume he would assume that it's Dragonite. He's gonna Stealth Rock. At least we get Dragonite in before that. Are we gonna deal with this kind of stuff every single battle today? I mean, really. Yeah, ridiculous. Do you switch? You switching? Terra. Ooh. Terra Tinglu. Ice. I mean, because a grass type might attack you, or a flying type might come after you. Ay, ay, ay. No. This is hilarious. It's just what? No, it's cool. I got an ice type Tinglu there. Dude, deal with it. Fine then, you ice type Tinglu. That deals tons of damage to both of our. Okay, but do we surprise him with a flash cannon? No. I think we did some damage, so we could probably just flamethrower, right? He's probably faster than us, though. That's the problem. We needed Miraidon because he's faster. Definitely. He could use it. Oh, we're faster. He could also use a dark type move. Oh, man, that is a lot of defense. Special defense because of the berry. What, is a fire type berry? Oh, it's citrus. Okay, he's just healing up. Alright, that's it. We might live that as we've seen. No, of course not. That's still a stab. It was a stab from Clodsire, but Tinglu is not a Clodsire. Tinglu is actually probably attack and defense, or maybe even attack HP for what I've done. Wow, this guy just wrecked us with this Tinglu. Just again, it's like, oh, it's cool, dude. I have exactly what I need to deal with your entire team. My Tinglu's perfect for it. Shouldn't survive a flash cannon from Miraidon. We still have our Terra. See what we can do against his other two Pokemon. At least we have the whole. Actually, we're gonna lose the electric field here. Yeah, that's been up for a second, huh? We have a very tiny chance, but we need. Yeah, he's already used his Terra, so we know we can. Does he try to Dragon attack us? Do we one-shot him with Dragon Pulse, or should we Electro Drift? I really wish that it was. Oh, man. Find out what happens. All we can do. Check it. We need to eventually just find out what will do more damage, and again, that comes with the experience. Or you can put it in like some kind of program and run the numbers, but I'll just battle. That did nothing, dude. What is this Dragonite Assault Vest? Or what? That was nuts. Earthquake though, he's got the Earthquake to deal with. Neat. There goes the electricity, and we lose. Wow, man, that was crazy that Dragon Pulse just did nothing, pretty much. Let's find out how much Electro Drift would do. No, dude! Just let me find out. Just let me find out. You had the win. You had the win. I just wanted to see which did more. GG, though. That would have been Electro Drift without the terrain, of course. Well, at least we saw two of his Pokemon. Have we seen... Yeah, have we seen any teams? All three of any team yet? We have not been... I promise I haven't. I actually won in the past year on stream. This stream, by the way, is not about me battling random people. It is about you guys battling in the open league, so come do that. Win a prize. Win a prize. Step right up. Win a shiny. Or I guess yeah, like, you can hold off on the prize. What in the world is this? What is this? I'm gonna lose to this. Is what's about to happen. Okay. I'm about to lose to this team. The Pachirisu is gonna soak up all of the electricity, so I don't have to even worry about doing that, right? Do we just not do what he wants us to do? We just do the opposite of what he wants. He doesn't have a restricted, so let's use Dragonite as our restricted. Let's use everything that he doesn't have, all right? And then minus our restricted, because I feel like he just wants to put Pachirisu out there. If this was a double battle, it could just sit next to all, just sit there and not let Miraidon do anything, right? Or at least not electric-wise against Guaquavel. Or again, just using Electro Drift in general because it's so strong. Pachirisu, it's shining. Okay, well, not great for us. That's fine. I was gonna Tailwind, but we got the Drizzle. We don't need the Tailwind. We'll just Grimsy. The Drizzle's gonna last extra turns because we got the Damp Rock of Force. Grimsy's got the Light Clay, so we get the extra turns on Reflect Light Screen. Get him out there and let him deal with all that. So he can get those up. Oh man, but the Super Fang is so annoying. That's fine. I mean, you know, whatever. We'll Light Screen. Gonna withdraw. Okay, that lets us get both screens up for free because of Prankster here. That's why we don't need the speed. We just need to make sure we survive everything. A Meowsy. Okay, it's fine because you cannot outspeed the Reflect. It's not against the Meowscarada, so the Prankster still works there. Brick Break. Annoying. Does it break both of them? It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, if you're gonna be that, and it one-shot us. What? How it? Oh, it didn't one-shot us. It just half-shot us. Yeah, that's right. We had half already. Okay, fine, fine then. If you want to do that, then this is gonna happen to you. What else do you have? Play rough? Do we Terra right now? Or are you gonna somehow know and switch out into Pachirisu? And you're gonna switch to Pachirisu because you're like, oh, Hurricane's coming. That's okay. Let's see how tanky it is. He's gonna switch out when this thinks extreme speed's coming next. He's gonna switch out into Skeletor. He's just gonna sit there and play the switch battle. We need to outthink him, I suppose, if he's just gonna do that. I'm gonna give him one more chance. Let's see how much he's gonna think. Well, he just got confused. He did just get confused. Let's Dragon Rush here. Oh, he's gonna stay in. Okay, he's gonna stay in. That's fine. He hit himself. Okay. Now is it? Now I don't know. Is he gonna switch out now? Woo-hoo-hoo, you bet it. You're gonna switch on now. See you later, Patchy. We finally got a good knockout against the guy with no. We're not using restricted. To be fair, we're almost on par with him, except we have Dragonite, which is better than anything else he has. But still, no. What's he gonna do? He's got his. Is he gonna be faster than us? It's very possible. We are built to be fast, right? Maybe. I think. We are a Dragonite with 127. That's faster than. Oh, that's faster than my Pelipper. What in the world is? What would this Guaquavel be? Could he outspeed my Dragonite? I don't think he can. Oh, she's gonna Terra though. Into what? Water? Electric, come on! What in the world, people? Electric. Okay, use your Aqua Step, you're faster than me, that's good to know. And you... Oh! I mean, yeah, you get the boost. in the rain, but still. Dragonite! No! Oh, man, it's got Moxie. It's got some Moxie. We've definitely lost this one. We have no way back from this. Here you go. I will let you have the victory. The real victory. Let's see what item it had if we're possibly faster. We're going to be terrible ass to smithereens here. Okay, we lost to the guy with 4 Pokemon on his team. But hey, he knew what he wanted to do. That's for sure. And we did not use Miraidon. I wanted to make it kind of closer. Miraidon would have helped us just by virtue of not getting hit by any electric attacks, 1, and 2, being stronger than everything else by like more than 2 times. Maybe not quite that much. Let's do another one. We're gonna win one of these. Here in 2, I guess. Like that. Hey, look. Person with a name I can read. A Mew! There's a Mew! Mew and a Koraidon. Mew's not actually a restricted Pokemon. That's an unusable Pokemon. I don't know what they would call that. Illegal Pokemon? Dragon, Rock, and 2 Psychic. 2 Grass. Lots of Dragons. We have no Ice. That'd be great. Well, our Dragon, of course, is going to be coming with us this time. And I think that we're going to go... I think we're going to try this again. The thing about Dragonite is he actually does have, in some situations, some decent type spread with the Aqua Tail, the Hurricane, and the Extreme Speed. And the Dragon Pulse. It's very good. Then wait a second. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. We're gonna maybe make sure we got the right... Do we want Dragon Claw on him, I think is the question. Over Dragon Pulse. Nice shiny. Did we do anything here? Did we just switch? Again, we can set up Tailwind if I want to, but I'm not gonna. That's gonna hurt, huh? No, that didn't hurt. You never know. Some things one-shot Dragonite and other things don't hurt him at all, apparently. Can switch. Can switch if he wants. Oh, the one-shot. Great. Sorry, bud. Gotta get lucky at some point, I guess, right? Sparkle's the great friend. That is a sparkly great friend, all right. Wow, nice. Very nice. I'm always looking for one of those. The little ones, of course. Do we do a little fake out with see how much we can get with the Dragon Rush. I don't think it's going to be much, unfortunately. You know, our gimmick is out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag now. But we probably avoided a Dragon type move, I'm assuming. Yeah, some damage. Dragon Rush also going to do some damage. Stamina is raising his defense, but Dragon Rush is actually, never mind, that is a physical attack. Did we survive this? Come on. Oh, we don't survive that. Ah, we helped him out. I should have seen that coming. What am I doing? That was a definite switch into Miraidon. We would have taken nothing from that. Nothing from that at all. And now, well, we're definitely faster than him, and Dragon Pulse from Miraidon should be enough, I think. Man, that would have been such a good switch, though. That would have been such a good switch. We had it. Look, the giant bridge is standing in front of you in the rain. What are you doing, man? You know? Get out of there! Especially when you got a lightning dragon on your side. Just put that thing in. It'll take literally nothing from that. That should be knocked out. Yeah. I've been wrong before. Is it going to be Koraidon versus Miraidon here? Yep. No? Okay. 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 The flash cannon. Oh, you and your sturdiness. We got this. We just need to go again. Just need to not get one shot. Don't get one shot by the... Oh, the crit! And we still didn't get that. Was so close. Do you have a... Please tell me you don't have a priority attack. Did you just cancel the battle? What's happening? No, what is happening? What's happening? You're not going to resist steel now. Right, okay. Alright. That's not a speed boost, that's a defense boost. Yeah. I don't think he gets any... Nothing's going to happen here. Defense rises. We still go first. Whew. We got one, guys. We did it. He didn't bring Koraidon. He didn't think he needed him. Maybe he didn't. We did have that Aquatail crit. That was pretty big. Wow. It shouldn't have taken us an hour to win one, but hey, we did, finally. Feels good. Our team's not completely terrible. Again, I've won several times with this team already. A few times already on stream. In these online casual battles. Eventually, though, like I said, we're gonna do these ranked. Not yet, not yet, but hey, we're gonna get there. There's not actually that many tiers to go through, ranks to go through. Oh, update status. I don't know what that means, but we just clicked it. Now we're communicating. What are we communicating with? Were we already connected? Your status hasn't changed. Oh, it was checking results, ranked results probably. All right, let's check our shiny Eevee chances. We got a win. We get a shiny Eevee too now, maybe. Go along with it. To spawn on the edges. Let's watch the edges. Yeah, and again, as we just get more comfortable, more familiar with other Pokemon, the ones we're not using, and kind of can kind of just anticipate what may happen. That again, all comes with experience. You just battle, just do battles. If you watch, it's one thing if you watch VGC, but it's not the same as battling people that are going to be your level, your rank. Casual battles are just probably all over the place, so ranked might actually give us a better idea. Starting in the beginner rank might actually have some easier matchups that we do in some of these casual ones, but that's not a surety. Ooh. Maybe next time we'll try some ranked. I'll see. But I mean, like next stream, next Saturday, next battle stream. But yeah, it's just like any other game. I've played many other games like this, and really, Pokemon is a nice, as long as they don't ruin it, which I don't know, could happen. the way things are going, I guess. It has a lot of really good things going for it right now. And as far as competitive games go, I feel like it should be up there with the rest of them, especially when you get into the doubles. They're definitely a lot more exciting. Doubles and now again we're in the doubles, the regulation with 2 restricted allowed. I was just watching a few of those matches. I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty intense. It goes quick too. Only 4 Pokemon doubles, two legendaries per side. Doesn't take too long to finish things, even with the more the builds that take a little longer to get set up. Like you guys know what I'm talking about if you watch like Lunala or Terapagos or something. They're still fast because you just don't really have time to set up with another legendary lurking around. Most of the time, I guess, again, you're probably not going to see both of them, both restricteds every single time, but probably a good chance of it. If you have a Pokemon that's so much better than everything else, you should probably be using it. And also, if you're not using it, why? You should choose a different one. If you can't find yourself using one of your 2 restricteds enough, you choose a different one to replace the one you don't find yourself using. Anywho, let's battle some more. I do want to make a Koraidon team as well. That's gonna come. Maybe next week we'll have that ready to go as well. But as far as ranked goes, we'll probably stick with this team. If I continue fighting with it now, I should probably just use it in ranked. I mean, you gotta stick with one thing, kind of. We can fix it here and there, maybe. Other than that, though, Blood Moon Beast works. Nice Hisuian song here. Legends Arceus. Need more coffee after this one for sure. Yeah. Whoa, that's an annoying team there for sure. What in the world? This is a doubles team, guy. Pelipper has to only be there for the rain. I don't see any other reason for that. But why? What else does Pelipper even do? I looked at him. He doesn't do much. He has some cool some cool support moves that you can learn, even more than I have here. But Icy Wind knockoff, those are some cool things. Tailwind, of course, is nice with as well as the Drizzle. But you don't have anything like that uses the rain, right? Not that I see. I don't know. Let's go with. Do not have Pokemon that are good against this team. That's for sure. We could go like Grimsy, Skelly, and Miraidon again. Is what I'm thinking. That's the best I can come up with here. And deal with most things on the team, right? One way or another. I think we do that. And as always, if we're going to use Grimmsnarl, pretty much always going to come out first, except for those really rare times where we have Pelipper and Grimmsnarl. I don't know if I'll ever do that again, though. Oh, that's a great picture there. Nice. We need one on our character. This is our main Scarlet version. We still don't have a profile picture. Oh, hey, wait a second. You have Dendra outfit? What in the world? How'd you get that? How'd you get that? Oh, cool. Shiny Alolan Weezing, right? Galarian Weezing. Wait a second. We're going to get some of... No, wait. That's Sword and Shield. That's right. You're turning my thing off, but we should still go first. You're just a Weezing, right? Okay. Beer break. Is he going to use a random move? No. Okay. He's not going to... Is he going to hit us with a fairy attack, or would he go with a poison? Poison, I think. But probably not. I figured Toxic was coming. As always, dude, this is like How many matches did we play? 6? This is like the 3rd or 4th that we dealt with poison. What is happening today? Is this just the new thing? Everyone wants to use poison now? This is my little trick I have here, the flash cannon, surprising people, but it needs to one-shot. Strange steam coming out here. Okay, we do get the knockout. We do here. I think we get the knockout without getting knocked out. Does he switch? He switches and then protect. He just protects, obviously. Duh. Okay, that's fine though, because he doesn't attack. We have Volt Switch. It might not get the knockout because he has leftovers, but it might because we are Miraidon. Black Sludge, not leftovers. We're gonna survive that. We're gonna have a chance to come back in with him. Do we Terra Volt switch? Watch, he's gonna make the switch now. I would. Oh. That's gonna do some damage to whatever comes out. Something that's ground type, maybe? Oh, Miraidon, okay. It's a good choice. It's a pretty, I mean, you do that with Galarian Wheezing. I had a pretty good feeling that that was coming up. I should have known that would be first. That was what I would do too, right? Like just like with Grimmsnarl, you lay down all your traps and stuff first, and then you let your big guys deal with it, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Could just have Miraidon and the Ice Rider. See what we can do. At least make some kind of little comeback, right? Right. I did damage, but we're alive. This isn't looking good for us again here, though. There's a lot of outfits in the game apparently that we have not unlocked yet. What's he gonna do now when he? What are you gonna do? Fairy, poison. I'm not poisoned yet here. We are faster. Why did he taunt before us, though? How did that happen? Did that happen? Right? Didn't he taunt us? Yeah. What in the world? How did that? Would Galarian Wheezing have? Does he have Prankster too? What is this? He's gonna probably Toxic, I'd imagine. Toxic wouldn't have gone first, but of course he's gonna taunt. Yeah, he didn't taunt me yet. He thought I was gonna screen again. I know what you're doing now. You did it already. Fool me once, maybe fool me twice. Fool me 3 times. Also maybe, but after that, I might catch on. Oh boy, well, what do we do here though? Is the question. I'm gonna get greedy real quick and go for a Torch Song, even though I know a Toxic is coming. Ooh, the damage though. Gotta pay for that. Pay for all the damage you've done to me. Skeletor is ready to go. Powering up, and he's poisoned. I just have to make a switch because Miraidon is probably coming out. Yep, in the Master Ball. Nice. That's too bad. I mean, it's fine. We got the knockout, so it could be worse. Light screen's still up. Grimsy's gonna actually get knocked out from that, huh? Sorry, buddy. Will you survive it? Oh, not the electro grid. No way. That's fine though, because now we get to see who's faster. Oh good, I'm gonna put that back up real quick here. The only thing we can do is Dragon Balls though. Don't really have another choice here, right? Like, no, I have water, Terra. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Fairy? Use Electro Drift, dude. That's what you do. Always just use Electro Drift. That's what I'm doing from now on. Anytime I'm up against a Miraidon, I'm just using Electro Drift. It's faster than us anyway, it didn't matter. GG though, nice. It wasn't a terrible one. It was kind of closer than some of the ones we lost. Oh wait, we're not done yet. We have full health Skilly, who can take the damage, I guess. Maybe a little bit. We need. The only chance we have is a Torch Song and then some big hits afterwards, right? We're going to need at least one special attack increase to do the rest of this, and that's probably... No, that's not enough, but it will be with the poison. There you go. One Torch Song for the road. That did some nice damage. The crit helps. This actually puts us into Flamethrower knockout range, and I think it's still Toxic Poison, though, so I think that knocks us out. Oh, it's not. Okay. We don't go first, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, it just knocks us out here. But it's a tiny bit closer than it was before. Can you imagine if we had some damage on it from our own Electro Drift, which we didn't do because we did Dragon Balls. But again, remember that one. If we ever go up against a Miraidon, if someone's so willing to put in a Miraidon against ours. The other thing, again, could of course be electric, like I did. But since apparently everybody playing casual mode is like super, like going super hard with their competitive play, we might have to also pull out some of the tricks that I have up my sleeve for my team here. I suppose it'll give us a better chance. That's the whole thing, was like, oh, we're just playing casual. I thought to myself, surely I don't have to make this team exactly what I wanted to use. But maybe I do. Maybe I do. But of course, this is also just like a team that you guys can battle against for some practice for our Battle League, because as you can see, we're using all base game Pokemon now. I pulled Politoed out. Poor Politoed. And everyone's base game, we have just Miraidon, no Koraidon on this team, but we will get that eventually. You know what I'm going to do? These guys move here for now, because that'll give us another spot here, because I might build a Koraidon team, put it in here in the near-ish future, although Koraidon is on my other character. That's fine. These are actually all pretty much from him. I take it back. Wait a second. It's just Miraidon. Never mind. They're all from here. So never mind. I'll catch them on here for the other team. I don't know who that's going to be, but anyway, yeah. Let me go get some more coffee, and then we'll battle some more and stuff. But yeah, guys, check out the rules. If you want to join the Battle League battle today, you need 2 of you to show up. But if you want to, and someone else shows up, maybe you win a prize. All right. Oh. Well, this is strange. Sydney never even got up for her midstream treat. Isn't that strange? What are you doing? Crazy dog. Because usually, of course, she chases me up the stairs about halfway through the break, right? Now that's strange. Very strange. Of course, as soon as I said it, you saw how excited she was. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, I'll do that. All right, all right. Let's. You know what? We have some, hopefully, some updates that'll be happening quickly, and soonish to the some of the stream. I guess like kind of like readjustment of webcam and the microphone, which is way over here right now. I think I can maybe get it closer, get everything closer. I need to, now that the DCG stream is done, at least for the time being. The foreseeable future, but it'll probably come back. Just not at the moment. There's something in there. I hope that was just a Jigglypuff that spawned in over there. Between those Murkrow. Come on up. Come on back up. But yeah, by the time we get back in at some point to the TCG, we might actually be in a completely different locale then. So between then and now, we're just gonna pretty much clear the TCG set, if you will, which will pretty much give us this coffee table in front of me back as just a clean, bare coffee table with nothing on it. So I'll use it for the laptop, which is my microphone. Unfortunate. That's a meow. That's a meow. False alarm. And so that'll make it a little better, and I can also probably set the camera up a little better in that case, something that then is in my way. So I can see my health bar. The Fungus over there, yep. Alright, let's try to battle again, I guess. And also maybe think about what cool stuff we want to use on a Koraidon team. Oh, one other thing I was thinking while I was up there, making some coffee. Two things. Well, one thing I was thinking that applies to both Grimsy and Pelipper. Now, Grimsy has, you see those stats are amazing. Oh, well, we're dealing with the level. They're not rolled to level 50. That's why they're so different. Grimsy we've seen perform very well in the past. Pelipper's main goal is to get Dragonite set up for some Hurricanes. That's like basically the only reason I have Pelipper. I'm wondering if maybe I just have to forego this. I really wanted to use the Dragonite. I mean, I can still use the Extreme Speed Terra Normal Dragonite. Still good. But, you know, one thing about that actually, right? Yeah, we maxed his speed, so I don't know if we want to go that route. He has the Assault Vest. We could take away the speed, go defense, make him a true Terra Normal Extreme Speed type of Dragonite that's bulkier because we don't have to worry about speed itself. Get rid of Pelipper because then we just don't have to worry as much about Hurricane. We can maybe just replace it with something else. Do we want to be as annoying as every other person in casual games and use Dragon Tail and like Stealth Rock and then bring Dragonite out for Dragon Tails and Extreme Speed or something? You know, that'd be super annoying just like everybody else is. We could do it and we could use, you know, we could go, right, you're going to relearn Aqua Tail, right? I hope so. Pretty sure that's a move you know. We could learn Thunder Wave. We can learn Dragon Tail. And we can change his EVs to make him super, super bulky and annoying. And any Terra Normals for extreme speed and just to avoid being a dragon and flying type. Both. Yeah, why not? And again, sorry, Pelly. This is something, of course, maybe for, again, Same with Grimsy, who again, we've seen him perform in the past. He can stay here. You know what? He can actually stay. This is a perfect spot for him then. Because Toad's going to come out as well here because he's the same thing. Just one that's not legal for us to use, right? In our open league battles. So I didn't want to use him in a practice team for you guys to practice against, because then it wouldn't be legal, right? If we had Polytoad, of course. So that's what Pelipper was for. But we will rename right now, even though we're not using him. Again, that's something we can bring back for. Oh, you're a girl, so let's name you Pelly. Why not? Here you go. Yeah, we'll bring those back in maybe for some double battles. We want to do some actual rain things there. But for now, we can still use Grimsy, so technically we only need one more spot filled. Go Quacklevel and just go with all the starters. Be lame and go with all the starters. I don't have an extra one though. I'd like to have an extra. Yeah. Bring one over from Ghost so he matches the other guys. I can do that later, but I don't know. Should he be the one we use? Water is obviously useful. Fighting is a great offensive type. Yeah, they're in this weird spot in the back of the Paldea decks here. We need to move that eventually. And again, not only Quacklevel, but we can add another one and take Grimsy out and just use him as like a very rare scenario kind of Pokemon. Although, can't keep him in the battle team, so sort of we throw him in there when we want. Let's just try something else, I guess. Why not? Give me 1 sec here. I gotta do it. My compulsive tendencies are forcing me to do this. Bear with me. You don't have to bear anything. You're just a dog. You're not a bear. Although sometimes you act like one and look like one. You're too cute. That's why she gets so many treats. Even though she's bad. You wouldn't know it because she's a bad dog. Not like a bad dog, but she doesn't always listen. Doesn't like to listen all the time. But as far as like people go, she loves people. It's like every other lab. We're just going straight into our game here we were just playing. I have several Quaxleys from home. In fact, I think they're in the back of the home decks right now, or the home boxes. I had them out at some point, and now I need them again. There they are, 2 of them, right here. And they are a very low level. Very, very low level. We have a higher level one. Look at all those shiny elephant or shiny Finizen and the Wiglets. It's great. This is these from all the games? No, we just have that many in Home and Scarlet. Nice. Okay. Surely there's one that's something decent. 30 something was the one I saw there. Alright, we'll have to use that one, that's fine. 35? I thought it was 38, whatever. 35 works. Almost perfect to get him sure. Yeah, that's fine. He's almost perfect to level evolve, but yeah, he's one more than he needs, so. But this is our guy. He's gonna need some work, I'm sure. Let's think about another thing we can maybe throw in though. It's just a water type for us. And we have a solid water type. We took Pelipper out. He was never really our water type anyway, and Dragonite was kind of our pseudo water type with the Aqua Tail. We're gonna have a better, some better options, I think, here. We'll give him Moxie. Just build him how I would normally build the thing. I have like 8 or so patches, so we're good on those for now. I really need to do more raids anyway because I have no Herba Mystica, or else we'd be doing some tomorrow. Hopefully by tomorrow, I can have at least one more because I got one. Be nice to have at least one shiny hunt, sandwich shiny hunt during our shiny stream. Okay. The beginning of Paldea. Oh. Bring him over here. Do this. You can go back. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Assume we're going with attack and speed, right? Oh, nice. Look, he's adamant already, so we don't need to change his nature. That's one thing, at least, going for us. You know what I also never looked at was... Maybe I did. Let's look again. No wonder, dude. Wow. No wonder. Well, he has best special attack and speed already, so that kind of worked out, but... Could still be better. Could be. Oh, wow, that's pretty bad, too. That's pretty bad, too. We should definitely do some hyper training if we're going to use these guys, right? Totally forgot about that. They're all pretty bad. But we will change that. We can change that for sure. This guy is just as bad, but we'll get him going. You know what? Let's just pull these guys out of the party then. Go back here. Somewhere here. Ooh, that box used to not be full. It is now. Here we go. This will work. Do we even have all these guys? One? I don't think we got all the ones that we can get solo yet from here. Got several more to do. That's another shiny hunt stream thing. Let's throw all these guys in the party. Why not? Deal with all this. So I guess I'll go with Grimmsnarl as well then, for now. But yeah, okay, so let's put the wonder if we could just get some quick speed EVs. Attack is also fast. We have something that would be good against Luxray though. We could just use whatever, but let's see what we have more of already medicine wise, because we'll just boost them that way first. In fact, have all these two. Oh, nice, perfect. Look, Quaxley's evolving. What? Sydney's like, I really don't care. I don't care. Ooh, that was 2 levels from that. Waxwell's evolving. Yes, please learn Aqua Step. That's terrible. Acrobatics is fantastic, except we won They'll probably use an item, so that's the problem with that. We'll learn close combat at some point. Right, we don't have it yet, but we'll get it. We'll get it. We do have low sweep. Do we go? Nah, we could go focus energy. That'd be ridiculous. Aqua Jet? Maybe Aqua Jet, actually. It's not a bad idea. Workup is the one that's... Oh, ooh, nah. Nah. I think if we were going to do that, it would be focus energy over workup. So, but I think Aqua Jet's maybe the way to go. Wait. What is Aqua Cutter? What is this? Oh, okay. It's that. That's fine. We'll go Aqua Jet. Over Acro. That's a lot of water moves. Liquidation and Aqua Step are both so good, though. We don't need acrobatics. But I think we need more than just that. Do we? I don't even know what we would go with. We'd have to go with something else. Yeah, Air Slash being a everyone knows there's no good flying type moves. That would be the best, of course, but it's a special type instead of a physical move. You can learn Swords Dance, but we're gonna get Moxie. So do we? Do we learn something else to maybe get in case we can't Aqua Step, something else to boost our speed? Do we use water? We go use the pledges on all our Pokemon and see if we can get some written. Oh man, that would kind of be fun. We're gonna have to do that. Not right now, but we're gonna do that for sure. Okay, we're gonna use all three of the starters, or just any starters it works on, but we're using all three of the Paldea starters. We might as well learn the pledges. That could be fun. Oh, wait, I guess we can't even utilize it unless we're in doubles. That's when we'll use it, of course. But we're definitely going to do that. Yeah. Yep. There's always Brave Bird. Aeroblast. Another water type move we could learn. That doesn't help, but we need something that's not water type. There's always agility, but I don't think I want to go with that one. Something that I think hits or does something. I don't know. Maybe we do just go agility. There's always Icy Wind to lower the other, the opponent's speed. I guess let's just try Air Cutter and Air Slash, both special moves. Why? You just learn agility the regular way? No. That's fine. It's easy enough to make, and we don't use it that much anyway, right? But what do we get rid of, though? I mean, we could just get rid of Aqua Jet. I kind of do like having a priority attack, but maybe we're just going to use him for the speed and attack boosts. Try to keep him out there through the Moxies and the Aqua Steps / agility if we need to go that route. And then also have the what will be close combat once he's leveled up more, in case we can't go with the water. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. He is Water Terra, so I figured would probably just default to that from Pokemon Go. Just like everything else. Maybe defaulted to Adamant Nature, that would have been great, but I don't think it did that. Finally, though, let's put that patch on. And also his stats, right? You know what? I think we stay inner focus on Dragonite. I don't know what his hidden ability is. I wonder if it's useful for us now that we changed our strategy for him completely. All right, Quack Lavelle, you need some stuff that we don't have, really. We have some attack, actually. Here you go. Sure, you know what? There you go. You can have all 10 of those. Any chance that got you close here? Nope. Nope. Hey, what's up, James? What's up, James? Nice to see you. We need a ton of hyper training, and then also ooh, DLC yesterday. Nice, nice. Congrats. So, how far through it are you? Alright. Yeah, this is, of course, as the stream title suggests, it's Pokemon Battle Day. So, if you do perhaps have a team, you're the only one here, I think, right now, but maybe Leo, Pokey Leo will stop by, / Narpy. Beat Teo Mask. Nice, nice. Nice job. That was pretty quick. Well, now you're doing the decks. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, and my nephews actually they blasted through both of the both parts of the DLC, but they didn't do a whole lot. I don't even know if they went back to Kitakami yet. They defaulted to the same thing they always do, which is just like running around to every Terra crystal they see and doing Terra raids. But you know, whatever. They're getting new Pokemon sometimes that way, at least. It's just not nearly as fast, and then it's going to take so long to complete the Pokedex that way. But hey, whatever. That's what happened. That did not get us very far through the attack there, but that's fine. Let's put. Let's do attack first. Luckily, attack and speed are like the two easiest things to train, so we'll be fine. To make it even easier, let's do this. Against Luxray. Do we even have anything? Do I have any ground type Pokemon that I use? Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. Of course. Flygar. There you go. Go go. Alright. Let's go to Bamboo Land. This is the best place, in my opinion, to train EV. Attack EVs. One of the best. What? Alright. Go. Going. Going. Hey, Luxray. Wait a second. Actually, I think Scyther might also give you attack. And also Bisharp. You can go with any of those. Bisharp, though, might have Sturdy, so that could be annoying. Scyther doesn't match up, I don't think, as well for us. Don't do Phalanx, yeah, because they're also annoying. Hey, Luxray. Luxray give you an extra. I think it's 3, so it'll give you a little extra, but it'll give you the Spadef. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for that tip. Use either of these moves will do it. They're a level 100 anyway. After all, I guess we're gonna get some attack EVs in Flygirl too, because I don't think she's full here. Oh, never mind. I take it back. One of the few I've actually trained to be a hybrid mixed attacker. Is this attack? I'm pretty sure he is too. I don't know where my phone went. All right, oh, there it is. There he is in a weird spot. I don't know if we'd be able to tell from just the one. He's later in the decks, right? Yeah. Yeah, 2 attack, nice. Scyther, I assume, is the same. Oh. Hello, Luxray. Got our first shiny on our Ironmon playthrough yesterday. A Gulpin. Thank you very much. Happy about that. I'm trying to think if I hunted a Gulpin or a Shroomish a while back. I either have 2 Gulpin now or I have 1 Gulpin and also a Shroomish. Which is maybe a little cooler, but I like Gulpin too. Do these guys also give attack? The Lokix? They also might. Oh. I have not. I usually don't, but I will. I will for you. Okay, yeah, nice. No, I guess the... I don't know what I'd have against him. Nothing. What does Fly Girl have? Oh yeah, Boom Burst, that's right. Yeah, I do think these things can have Sturdy, right? So I don't know if I want to fight these. Maybe not. It'll take a bit, but let's see how it's looking. Not bad, not bad. Do this, and it's even easier, in my opinion, for speed. I just go to the Kilowattrels in the north. It's a great attack. Of course, we had our Fly Girl there and Golurk. Lurk, the Golurk, as our doubles team. Our ringers. By Medali. Oh, there you go. This is what's like Persian, yeah. And Volturb Electrode, yeah. Yeah, you're great, Fly Girl. We all know it. Normal Terra, so we can get the most out of that Boom Burst when we wanted it. And that's what Golurk was for, so he could come in and he could not only no effectiveness from the Boom Burst, but he could also tank an Earthquake, no problem. And it worked out. We also had Sticky the Meowstic, but it wasn't shiny. It was still awesome. I think it's just a regular move for Piloswine. Oh, now he's... Wait. Learning acrobatics again. Oh, sorry, because he was a Quack Sleep till level 35. I don't know what level it is, but it's not very high. I mean, like 30, 40. Should have it in its moves. It's already learned. Yeah, sure, Bisharp. Use the Earthquakes on Luxray to save the Earth powers for Bisharp. If you're willing to give up a few of those berries, you can also EV train all sorts of different things at the same time. It's a little more tedious, but I have been doing that for a while. We're very close here. As long as you have the power items on them, that's all. But I wasn't sure. I did notice for sure though. Yeah, you do get the regular EVs, but then you'll get the you'll still get your bonus from the power items. Try one more, I guess. See if that'll do it. Macho Brace. Yeah, I don't recall that ever seeing that. What did it do? There's Luxray there if we need it. And yep. It's always hard to tell once you get toward the end here. Oh, boost EV game. No, I guess they broke it up into these power items. So you put the power item on whatever power bracer, power anklet, whatever it is you want to, whatever it is, the one stat you want to train. I figured, yeah. Maybe it does. Maybe there is one somewhere that boosts all of them. I may have just passed it up because I never looked at it. I guess you would just use that if you wanted to not have to switch around the items all the time. If you don't want to switch them around, and also maybe it'd be a little cheaper because you just have to have the one set. They did remove it. Good to know. Interesting. I guess it was in Sword and Shield. Yeah, no reason to use Dragon Rush. It might miss. We'll get that Luxray. Hopefully that'll be enough attack there. Hey! How are you? That's not gonna do enough. Do Luxray. What in the world? You gonna trap us? Get out of here! Alright. Okay. Oh. I don't know if they give. I assume they give 2, but I guess they could maybe give 3. Yeah, we also don't need to use Fly Girl anymore. Thanks, Fly Girl. Let's use a. We don't really have a rock type. Electric is fine though. Uri. You're not even level 100 yet, so we might as well use you. And we can also then put our Rim Snarl back in. Hey there, bird. I'm coming for you. Might have to put some kind of move on though that has some Pokemon power to it. Volt Switch will actually work. Never mind. That's fine. Weirdeer is not in the Kitakami Dex. No. Can you get him in the game? I was wondering that. Can he actually be brought over here? If you don't know, we're going to find out eventually. Also, I guess, do you know what he needs in Legends Arceus? Yeah, you definitely would have to evolve it there. I don't know what the item is or what you got to do, but we're going to get some from there and bring them over here. Whoa! Oh, Side Shield Bat. Okay, so it's a move. Level up. Alright. Alright, cool. Then it's super easy. Well, as long as you have the right level ones. But we can probably find high level ones at this point. Grab a bunch of them, bring them over. They can't be brought over. Yeah, I've never seen it, but that doesn't mean anything. I haven't seen a lot of things. Oh, used Agile style Side Shield Bash 20 times. Okay. I think I can manage that. I do too. I hate my phone. You know, usually when I get a new phone, it takes me a bit of time to get used to the new size of it before I can start always hitting the right things. But like this phone I have here, I've never gotten used to it yet. I've had it for a couple years now at least. Still not used to the size, and I'm still always missing the keys. Very annoying. I hear you. Wait, what's happening here? What changed? Why did I not even think that was going to be a thing? Of course, we can still deal with it, but you know, it's going to happen every now and then, I suppose. Decent experience. Wax will also be, that's also going to be his name for one, Wax. It'll match Skelly and Meows. Or I guess if it would really match, it'd be more like Quack with a Q. Yeah, we're just gonna have to check every time if Volt Switch over, if it has Voltives over or not. That was the only one that did just the one, so it's working out so far. Level 48. Level 50 just in time. I like Kilowattrel. I think that's a pretty good Pokemon. I haven't really used it yet, but I do look forward to using it eventually in my battle teams with my nephews. I don't have one yet. I think I'm waiting for doubles to use it. We shall see. We shall see. I think I got like the first 9 teams maybe ready. 10 teams perhaps. Once I get into 11 to 15, those are the last of the single battles. That's actually going to be where I get into the DLC Pokemon as well. But that doesn't mean I'm going to use all the DLC Pokemon. Only about, you know, maybe 20% of them are going to be like to the level of skill that we're going to need at that point for the battle teams. So we're only going to be using pretty much the best Pokemon from the DLC to come out. I might forego using starters, maybe. At least again for those level 11 to 15, which are single battles. 16 to 20 are the first double battles, but those are all just the teams that I use to in my playthrough with my nephews to beat the Blueberry Elite Four and then the champion. So they're going to face those 5 teams, which are similar. They all include Blood Moon or Ursaluna. It's not going to be easy. By this point, they're going to have probably faced a Koraidon and a Miraidon team, maybe just one of them. I don't know. I feel like they got to face one of each. So 19 or 14 and 15 levels are both going to be really tough. Or maybe, who knows, maybe 15 I'll bring both of them, and because it's going to be 3v3, so I'll bring both and I'll make them wonder at that point which one I'm going to choose, because up to this point it's been 6v6, and they've always known what I was going to start with. I've always started the same Pokemon, but that's going to start changing in these next battles coming up. So by the time we get there, they're going to be used to things not always working the exact same way every time, and having to think, and by then again, that's going to be the 5th of 5 that we're doing 3v3s, where you bring 6, you use 3 like the regular single battles. So they'll be used to that as well, used to having to try to guess. And then all of a sudden they'll have to guess between Koraidon or Miraidon. I might tell them I'm only going to use 1. But they do have to decide which it's going to be. And who knows, that I also have to decide what they're going to use, and that's actually whenever those kind of things start becoming more of a more relevant. When you bring in 6 Pokemon, it's like, okay, I have a lot of options here for answers usually, and it's, I don't know, 6. It's longer, it's more drawn out, but really it is more. I don't know. I want to say it's less random and more strategic, just because if you make those like exclusive things, randomness as opposed to like strategy involved, because of the not randomness necessarily, but because it does take some skill if you're trying to discern which Pokemon your opponent is going to be bringing. That's not exactly easy to do, but sometimes it is just chance. So there's that. And that's why 6v6 is a little different. They're all coming, so and again, you should be able to build up 6 Pokemon. You should probably have enough. You should probably have an answer for everything if you're able to use all 6 Pokemon slots. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to have an answer for everything with 3, so you get an extra 3 Pokemon. That should give you enough. If we were able to use this whole team, we would be unstoppable. Come back here, bird. Let's check our EVs after this guy here. He didn't even know we were there. Hilarious. Yeah, but for the first time, guys, we'll be chilling tomorrow on stream. Sundays are going to be a little more free, and we're just going to be hanging out. That's going to be our shiny hunting. We're just going to chill, do some EV hunting, maybe do some blueberry stuff, maybe do a legendary or 2 from Snacksworth. Who knows? But we're just gonna. It's going to be especially compared to this one, it's going to be much more relaxing. Just like our AMA style, just like all our other shiny hunting streams. Oh yeah, after this one I meant. Should be pretty close here. Although we didn't use the vitamins on speed, so gotta do the whole thing here. Do we have any vitamins? I didn't even check that. I think I have none. Yeah. Not really worth using a bunch of feathers. Save those for emergencies. We could probably do something better than Miraidon for this, but we'll just wait till he runs out of PP anyway. Just because of the lightning going down every time. It takes so long. Got a bunch of random Pokemon now. Pattern engine. Forgot what it was called. And we will also go fix natures, do some hyper training as well before we actually get back into doing any battles. But we will do several more, I think, today. Usually we're done by now if there's no one to do the battle league, but we'll do some more our own, I guess, because I did want to start doing a little more of that. But by the way, though, it's 11:59, so it's Angela's time. Turn the alarm off here. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Behold the handmaid of the Lord, be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Forthwith we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. All right. Let's go. He's back there somewhere. Actually, it's starting to warm up now a little bit. It's supposed to actually be warm now around here, finally, a little bit. And maybe it'll stay warm since it's almost summertime. Up and down. Miraidon might be able to get Quackwood out of full speed EVs by itself. We'll see. I don't know, maybe HP for his last thing. His last 6. He could probably use an assault vest. That'd be super annoying, but we won't do that. Even worse if we split between his speed and defense, hoping that we would get some Aqua Steps and stuff in and start just getting him ramped up. And help, and use the defense, of course, to help with that. On top of an assault vest. Of course, we wouldn't be using agility anymore, but I think we'll just stick with what we got. Maybe Mystic Water with him. I don't know. Close combat? No. We don't need Feather Dance. We need close combat. Let's check him after this, though. Yep, absorb. Switch. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, a lot of levels though. 52, 53 maybe? No. No, he just hit 52. 93 though on Miraidon. Cool. Alright, and we're not quite done, but we gotta be pretty close. Give me 1 second. Sure, we'll save our adventure. All right, and then one more thing, actually. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to build another Pokemon here, maybe. Maybe I could wait, but the other thing would be we need something that's gonna lay down some type of spikes or rocks, so we can also be annoying and use our Dragonite as Dragon Tail. But it can't be a water type, so no Cloyster or Tox effects. I'm not a huge fan of rock types, but maybe we just do that. Maybe we go Garganical, because that is extremely annoying. I kind of like it. Because not only do you get the Stealth Rock in, but if you can last another turn in there, you can maybe set a nice Salt Cure on something, like a Legendary. We're very close here. It should just take a couple more kilos. But I have no idea. Maybe yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go Garganical. We'll go to Area 0 and pick one up. I think they spawn there, right? They'll already be 50. It'll be good enough, at least in that regard, but then we'll just need to... I might have some more vitamins for him to take. He's going to have defense, I'm sure, and something else. Maybe special defense, honestly. I think I have some vitamins. I'm going to use as many as I can, maybe even try to buy a few, just to try to expedite this process a little bit. Speaking of, let's check the stats here. Not quite. Getting close, getting close. Okay, auto volt switches. We're just gonna use up the rest of the moves. Why not? There's only 2 left, right? Maybe just need this one last one if he has Volt Absorb. Oh. Grimsy might get a level at the end here. This should be enough for the speed EVs, though. Yeah, nice. Okay, and I don't know. HP, special defense to give him a little extra. I don't know, I have a lot more Clever Feathers, so let's just go that way. Sure, why not? It's gonna be like, what, 1 point? Maybe 2? 1, maybe? 1, maybe? Yeah, we did give him the patch already. Let's take this off now. As far as items go for him, I mean, we could just go Mystic Water, which is kind of boring, but it would work pretty well, if nothing else. Can't really use a choice item with him because we kind of need more than one move, right? Not even using a rocky helmet. But who we would use it on? We have an assault vest on. We just have 2 of those. One on Dragonite already. Clear Amulet. Or a Covert Cloak, I guess. Either one would be good. Is Covert Cloak kind of just better than Clear Amulet? This is by lowered by abilities, stats lowered by abilities, and protected by additional effects. I don't know, is this maybe better for him? It's either that or the Mystic Water, just go straight up damage. It's actually not a bad choice. I think I might go Mystic Water. Just go straight up DPS and try to get some knockouts and get the Moxie attack boosts and the speed boost from some Aqua Steps maybe. That would be the biggest goal. Berg. Okay. Let's get a Garganical, I guess. I can't think of anything better than that right now, so that's fine. I'm sure I got one somewhere, but that's fine. We can just grab a new one. You know what? Let's put away Grimsy as well. Okay. Okay, this is our Team 2.0. Fun. It's always fun to make new teams, right? Next time, I might have a Koraidon team as well to use. That'd be cool. Probably just next to some rocks. Let's go down to this first cliffside thing. Oh wait, there's one maybe right here? Yeah. Gotta check. I'm pretty sure these are really easy to see, the shinies of these guys. It's not that. Oh no, you don't have any moves left. That's fine. I think we can get away. Not from a Giraffe. Shiny Garganical would be cool. I do really like how that looks. A Garganical would be cool. Would be Garganical. Okay, so you can actually get whatever it calls, Sandy Shocks next to these rocky areas. That's good to know. Good to know. Hey there, buddy. You got a mark as well. We caught him off guard. Are you kidding me? I thought he was running at us. He's just wandering around, frolicking through the rocky ledge, cliff. Okay. Come along with us, Garganical. What is your mark? What's happening? Oh. What? How did that happen? And of course, it's an uncommon one, that's fine. Oh man, a bunch of Sandy Shocks. Let's get out of here. To a Chansey supply near you. Oh, let's just go up here because we need to go there for training anyway. I'm sure we got enough bottle caps to do like something at least. If not, I'll just go over to my other character and use some of his as well later. I'm gonna do the most important stats now, and then I'll work on the rest of my own. I don't know. I might not. Quaquavel we will. I might not go crazy with Garganical because I'm not sure we're gonna actually keep that in. That's just we're just gonna test that. We're gonna maybe do a couple battles, see how this team goes now. Much different than before. Again, the one other thing would be, should we change Dragonite into attack defense instead of attack speed? I need a lot of iron in that case. I think we're going to use it on Garganical as well as... Yeah, we're going to do the same thing on Garganical. I think we do the same thing the person against us did. Stealth Rock, Salt Cure. Actually, I don't know if did they do that because they had something that did the poison, right? Because they used Garganical with that was the Sneasler player, right? So it was the poison spikes already down. Then in came the Garganical with the Salt Cure on top of that. So it gave Garganical, probably had Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Rock Slide, I'd imagine. We're going to have to give up one of those. I'm going to have to give up... Okay, so against us, someone might come Water, Grass, Fighting, of course, Ground. None of those Heavy Slam or Rock Slide do well against, but maybe we want Rock Slide, Earthquake, have the Ground and Rock. We have Steel already. Maybe we go with that. Heavy Slam is great, but maybe we just go Rock Slide anyway. And then we go attack defense. With a different nature, of course. Protected from status conditions. Nice. Alright, let's try this. Maybe. I'm going to spend the money on him at least, if nothing else. Might not get the bottle caps at the moment, but we're going to do this. That's a lot of money. See you, League Points. It was nice knowing you. That's not even going to be enough. Let's start with this. Let's do this first. You can use all 37 Dragonite? Come on, man. That's too many. That's too many. Maybe he's just not that friendly with us yet. That's possible. Need a little more than that. Okay, I think that'll do. We'll keep him there, perhaps. I don't know if it's actually worth it, but I just don't want to spend any more. 151 sounds okay, though, right? It's faster. It's still faster than most other things on our team. He's faster than a full-speed Quaquavel. So that's not bad, right? Okay, I think he's still decent. We'll give him the defense then, and then so let's fill his defense, and we'll be done with Dragonite for now, at least. 15. We're gonna use 14. Yikes, that's a lot. Yeah, and finish them off with these, so we know that we don't use any extra proteins. Or any extra irons in this case. Should be finished then. Okay, that's not bad. That looks good then. 1-6. That did not do much for his defense, did it? We're probably going to have to change it a little more to make it more useful, but we'll see how that goes. And because, yeah, I don't want to go too crazy here. Garganical is going to take enough stuff What else did we needed? We needed something else with this. Obviously the attack too, but that's not what I'm thinking. There was something else I thought I had to do here with this team. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, natures, of course. We had to change the natures. You know, we can do him right now. He's going to be adamant, of course. We could even boost... I don't know, is there anything else worth boosting? Could we even make him a special defense? A good have a good special defense? Just to make it a little better. It's cool. It's not bad to begin with, right? So maybe not the worst thing. It looks good, at least, when you look at it that way. Of course, it's a low nature, so that's making it a little worse looking. Yeah, it's something we can always change because it's not going to change our EV training. It's just going to change, you know. We can just give them a different mint if we don't like how this goes. So let's go with a special defense, lowering special attack. Careful! Got a very careful Garganical. Alright. It's not a mint you usually use, so we got plenty. Probably all 20. Yeah. Do 15 for now. Of course, we have no attack either. Maybe that's the one. Defense is really annoying to train. Maybe we just do his defense and then we gotta go do more attack training. Got him pretty close. At least we didn't have to spend league points. I hope that's going to be enough for him. Please not all 10. Oh, really, dude? Come on. Okay, great. He's right there. Okay, so now let's give him the power band or whatever, power bracer, the red one. Give him the red thing, the power bracer. All right, back to the forest, I guess. I don't know if we actually want to use you though. Guess we just go and do the same thing we did last time. Wish there was something better for me to use here. There might be. Let's see if there's something I can actually level. Nothing else. The other Meowscarlet and Quackalo. The other Grimmsnarl. Those aren't supposed to be there. Okay, fine, whatever. Just go Flygrow. I guess I'll come back here afterward for the nature changes. Now, maybe a little bit of time for a couple battles after all this. Nice bunch of big bears all over the place. Taking up all our spawns. We know that we'll be full, probably be full by the time Flygirl's out of PP, right? If you did the math, you'd probably find out. A 10 for a Luxray? 10 attack EVs for Luxray if you're wearing a power bracer. Going as fast as I can. Usually, of course, better to train multiple things at a time. We could have, of course, when we were training attack earlier, do this for Garganical if we would have known that we were going to get Garganical as well. I didn't even think about it. But then I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, I need something that's going to do the thing that I wanted him to do to go along with Dragonite. But again, it doesn't really mean we have to use Dragonite and him together, just kind of like the same thing before with Pelipper. But I do feel like Garganical is going to give us more, maybe be able to do more for us than Pelipper was. Not only can he be paired well with Dragonite, but I also think that, yeah, just he's going to give us the extra typing we might need here with the rock and, of course, a ground type move. Maybe, I wonder if we could maybe ground Terra him. Would that be a good idea? It still obviously would be weak to grass and water. That's the only problem with that. But you do avoid all the other weaknesses, right? Stone Edge. I think we want. Do we want that? 80 accuracy with 100 power. Rock Slide can flinch. I think we keep Rock Slide. Stone Edge would do massive damage if it would actually hit. That's kind of the big issue with that. 80 accuracy. We'd have such bad luck with accuracy. And everything else, but accuracy being something that is, you know, RNG related. Yeah, so 30 attacks altogether. Without using the Dragon Rush. You just get more Luxray and Bisharp though here. Sleep. So you probably hear that knocking noise. Just a piece of siding is a little loose, right, basically right there. And the wind is blowing pretty crazily. Pretty hard. There's a Luxray for us. We could use a shiny Poniard at some point. No pun intended. Heracross might also give attack. Not sure about that one though. Could be defense. No, good for you. I want the Bishar. If you see the dog making any weird twitching motions, don't worry. It's normal for her. Very non-normal dog. The worst she would do is probably do some weird things, so like make herself throw up or something because of all the goofy things she does when she's sleeping. Someday, there's been some where she's come close to, she has some very crazy times, but not on stream yet. I'm waiting for it to happen. It's been very normal, for the most part, relative to what she can be, normal on stream so far. Tongue sticking out, that's hilarious. Can you see her? Can you see her tongue sticking out? Oh man. That's too funny. That's too funny. It doesn't bite it. It does it all the time though. Yeah, let's check where we're at here. Pretty close. Decent special defense. A little higher than it would be in battle, but pretty good, I'd say. If it can survive, let us survive like an attack, that's all we need. It can allow us to survive one random special attack. No level for Skelly there, but it should be coming here soon. Looks like we're gonna have more than enough EP to finish, so just finish with Scyther's baby even. The eyes are closed. There's a Luxray, there we go. Yeah. We use Phalanx at some point, I don't know when I'm going to, but I would love to try all the Pokemon out at some point. Maybe it'll just be for those type challenges we're going to be doing. I'm trying to get, again, we do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. We're doing the Ironmon playthroughs because I'm trying to get done with level 1 of that so I can move on to level 2 and then also start filming and then releasing level 2.5, which begins the type trainer challenges, and we're going to start with water. We're going to be a water type Pokemon trainer first. Going to go from the easiest one to the hardest one by what I think is going to be the case, based on several different factors. I released the little thing to you. Maybe I'll put a link in the description at some point. Once I start that, I'll show you all the I'll show you all the info that I'm using to kind of come up with the list. And then also I put the list out already, the tentative list. The first few are probably what we're going to be doing. It's going to start water. Let me see if I have it here quick. It's going to start water, dark, and I believe fires after that, if you're curious. Yeah, water, dark, fire, flying, ground, ghost fighting, grass. So we get water, dark, and fire are going to be 3 with starters. Flying and ground, we take a break from being able to use the starters. Then we're back to him with fighting grass and steel, and in fact, it just happens to be that I didn't do that. I kind of did it. Once I saw where everything landed, I kind of did put them together. But I think I only had to switch one thing around to make that happen. It was grass, perhaps. Yeah, I think if I maybe put, maybe not. Maybe it was fighting below Ghost or something like that, or no, who knows, but maybe it's Ghost below ground. Either way, water, dark, fire, and then tentatively probably flying in ground, Ghost fighting in grass. Then we go steel, dragon, electric, fairy, poison, normal, psychic, rock, ice, and bug. Psychic made it way far down there. I thought normal was going to be easier till I saw several other things, factors, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, that's not going to be as easy maybe. It still might be kind of easy though. We'll see about it. I may have not factored everything in properly. Might be a couple other things. I was going to see about like how many, I think the one thing left to check is how many, I checked like, I gave them like a combat rating based on like how many things offensively they're good against and how many things defensively they're good against or bad against. But I think I can go one step farther. Well, I was actually, never mind, I started to do it, but then I realized I could go one step farther to see how many they were good against, how many like gyms and stuff they were good against, how many milestones. I then realized that every single type is used in the milestones in the base game. Isn't that crazy? So it would have been the same as their combat rating that I had already come up with, and so that didn't really apply anymore. Hey, there we go, close combat. Let's check now. We got close combat. Check Garganical's attack. Not there yet. Get off of me. Get off of me! Let's go with another Scyther. We're so close. Now I might have enough iron, actually. I don't know. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah. Feathers. Muscle feathers. But at least it only took you 2 to hit that one. Good job. I think we're close enough. Oh yeah. Just a little extra spadef for him there. Nope. Don't have to hold it, sorry. Here you go. Well, look at that. Built a Pokemon just like that. Cheated a little bit, but that wasn't too bad, right? Was there anything else? Oh, yes, yes, yes. One more thing. One more thing. Back to this place. Let's look at Nature's first, and then we'll Hyper Train. Should have the mints we need if we do need any at all. Again, thank you, Fly Girl. Grimsy, are you good already? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that'll work. What, pup? Ooh, we could go Rocky Helmet on him now, huh? We weren't able to, we didn't really have anyone it applied to before, but he'd be a perfect Rocky Helmet user. Because he's a rock. I know. That's the best I can do. I can't think of anything better than that. But I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Next, check some. That's good. That's good. Yep. Yep. We might have done those, the natures of all those already, or I got extremely lucky. That's awesome. We did that one, and you are so done. I think. I don't know what else we would really do for him, so I think we keep that away. Okay. Time for some hyper training. Yes. You know what? I don't know. Let's see. I want you to train. Let's start with Miraidon. Yeah. We have 22 bottle caps. I think we'll have enough. I think. I want to go special defense at least, but I kind of want to just max him out because he's Miraidon. And it'll help. It's all the defensive ones anyway, right? So it'll help him live, hopefully. No matter what comes his way. That is our original Wild Miraidon anyway, from our first Violet version character, main Violet version. So he deserves it, man. We have our Pokemon Go characters. Pokemon. Let's give Dragonite attack and his defenses. Oh man, like he needs like everything. Come on, Dragonite. I don't want to use a gold bottle cap though. Okay, I'm just gonna do 3 of those for now. If I want to do HP and speed, I'm gonna move them over to my other character and use some of those bottle caps. I want to go crazy. We can buy them, of course, but I haven't bought any of these. These are all ones I've earned, so I earned these. Part of my collection. I think I go Meowscarada. Let's find out here. Attack, speed. I don't even care about anything else. Let's just go with attack and speed with Meowscarada. We want to try to keep it to 2 per at this point. Just the 2 most important ones, and maybe 3 if we really need a third. But again, I can increase everybody's defenses and that kind of stuff if I want to. On Violet version, I'll do it later. But this will at least give us like some kind of idea of how good this team could really be if we did it properly. Yeah. Skelly. Ooh. Wait, can we see that in the other screen? I'm not sure. We want just again here is special attack and his defense would be fine. Special defense and defense are both very good, which is a nice start there actually. Should we go special attack and HP on him? Just because he has such good defenses already. And again, I can use the other bottle caps later. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Funny. Funny dog? Yep, 2 more, right? Or 2 new guys. 2 new guys. Hyper trained, hyper trained, hyper trained, hyper trained. Whack. We need your attack and speed. And we definitely want his defenses going up. But nope, for now. Oh, good thing that we have to confirm that. As much as he needs everything to increase, and a gold bottle cap would actually work for him, we're just going to do this. It's easier to get the regular bottle caps. They're really not that hard to come by. And again, we need to do some terror raids. I'm sure I'll get plenty while I'm trying to get herbs. Finally, this guy, he's his attack and defense, and he'll be fine. You know what? Because we have his special defense increased anyway. Let's increase it the whole way. We can really take advantage of that. All right. His HP would be good too, but again, that'll be one that I do later. Not bad. Not too shabby, 135 Spadef. It's about what he's going to have because he's level 56. That's actually pretty terrible, isn't it? I feel like maybe it's a waste to have the nature there. That's really, I mean, we wasted 1 golden bottle cap that we probably would have used, or one regular bottle cap we would have used eventually anyway on that Spadef. I could see us maybe doing something else though with the nature. Maybe we just go adamant, make his attack more useful, perhaps. Or is that 135 Spadef somehow going to help us out? It's almost as much as Croc has. That's not... I guess maybe nothing to shake a twig at. It's almost on par with Dragonite. Almost. And we didn't even train it at all EV-wise. It's just the nature and it being good IV. Okay, I think we're gonna see how that goes. Because again, it's not supposed to. It's not that it's supposed to be a great stat. It's just that it's supposed to hopefully be enough to help us survive one attack. And thus, we should also probably increase our HP. We will though. Those will all happen. I'm gonna swap all these guys over to Violet, and all those defenses I'm gonna use bottle caps on them over there. Everyone's gonna be maxed out. As much as I need them to be, at least. You know, if I don't need the other attack that they're not using, so those don't go up, of course. Let's see what we got here, guys. We just hit 3 hours exactly, so perfect time. We'll try 2 battles here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just enough coffee, too. I would like you guys, though, again, to next Saturday morning, come by and you guys battle, you know, each other. I will spectate, and I will give a prize to whoever can win for the day. Ho-Oh dealt with something like this before, maybe. Ho-Oh, Shadow Rider, Tinglu, Chien Pao, Alomomola, and Ditto. All right. Rock's good against ice, isn't it? It is. That's not what I wanted to do. Wow. You can't swap down to check the other Pokemon summaries. You actually have to go out and do that. Maybe it doesn't give us the type spread we need, but I think that we don't actually need anybody but these guys. Maybe. And I really want to see how this goes for us now with our new Garganacl and our remade Dragonite. Two pretty tanky Pokemon to go with Miraidon here. BB League outfit. League Club outfit, that is. Psychic Ghost, okay. This is the kind of time we need to survive a hit. Oh, dude, we need Sturdy. We don't need anything but Sturdy. That's the only ability we would need on this dude. Because the other thing is not going to matter. We're just going to get one shot for a lot of... As much defense as we have. You got a Shadow Rider, Giga Drain Shadow Rider here because they watched one of the tournaments. They're like, oh, I'm going to do that. Good. That's what you deserve. You didn't knock me out. That's exactly what you deserve. Came close, but hey, guess what, guys? That's Spadef. My God. This dude's like, how did that Garganacl just survive that? That is impossible. That's impossible. Do we switch? We make a switcheroo here? What did it just use? It used Giga Drain. Oh, you're that again, eh? See about that. Either Pokemon would actually be great for a Giga Drain, but Dragonite's even better, right? should do like 0 damage. Can't actually do 0, but you know what I'm saying. Can we Thunderwave here? Do you have something to hit Dragonite annoyingly with? Maybe not. Oh, you got the. Never mind. We got the. I totally forgot. That's fine. That's fine. We got enough moves at our disposal. Oh, withdraw. That's fun. That is fun. Alola Mola. Interesting. Get out of here. Nice to see ya. Oh, we got hit by a rocky helmet. The Alola Mola's a rocky helmet. Oh no, look at who's back. Okay, maybe we just take Hurricane again then. Since we can't have Thunder Wave. Do back. Yeah, this is Dragon Tail again. How much will this do? A lot? Boy, yeah, a lot. But that's fine, we Dragon Tail. That did some damage. Guess what we can do afterward? Terra Extreme Speed if we wanted to. We faster than a little, right? How could we not be? It's a little fish thing. It's not fast. It's a wish. Wait a second. The fish just asked for a wish. Is it going to grant it to this next Pokemon? Or is it? Oh no, that's not the right one. That's fine though. We didn't want that guy though. We didn't want to see that guy at all, actually. Right. Yeah, get out of here, man. No. 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 We can Dragon Tail him, though. And hopefully... No! He did the Stealth Rock! That's our tactic, sir. That's fine, because we were going to switch, probably, but we're going to... Come on, bring that other thing out here, so we can Terra Extreme Speed it. Yes! If you switch that out, though, you win. You definitely will knock Dragonite out, but our Dragonite should also, at the expense of our Extreme Speed, Terra, that is, because we had... No! With the claw! This game. Like, I'm going to go super fast right now, so the one time you're clicking A twice, it's going to go immediately through. That we didn't get a chance. We were going to Terra Extreme Speed there. Would have knocked him out anyway. We might have actually saved ourselves a Terra there because of that. Okay, well. Alright. That wish is annoying, man. That was huge there. Huge. And it wouldn't have come in if we got the right Dragon Tail swap the first time. But, you know, you can't rely on something like that. If we did get the right swap, though, that would have been fantastic. Would have had to switch out into the Alola Mola, probably would have taken the Extreme Speed. Might have taken it okay, and Miraidon just got one shot. What was that, Astro Barrage? What in the world? Is that a physical attack? It must be a special attack because that's what's raising. It only had the one boost. Come on, man. Okay, well, we made some mistakes, but that's fine. This is our first go through, right? So maybe it'll be better next time. It actually did some decent damage with the Dragon Tail, surprisingly. Oh yeah, one change we need to make, of course, once we get through. Okay, there we go. this Thunder Wave off of Dragonite. Hurricane or Aqua Tail? Or Roost. Can't use Roost. Hurricane or Aqua Tail? I don't know. Aqua Tail feels a little better just because it's going to hit stuff that it could hit, like a rock type that wants to come in and be annoying, or a Tinglu. I don't know. It'll hit more often than Hurricane. Nothing special to it, of course. That's kind of the one thing about it. Do you have anything else we can use? You see Wind. Ice Punch. Waterfall. Did we use Waterfall? It's slightly worse, but it's 100% accurate and it has the flinch chance. I kind of like this more than Aqua Tail. I think we go with that. One more thing, though. Gargantical 1, do we actually want to change? I don't know if we do want to change. He takes less from Ghost-type moves. That might have actually come in handy there, too, from Astral Barrage. It was the Giga Drain that he survived. He could get Sturdy. Of course, I feel like it's just so easy to knock him out, right? We need at least one move to go through. Let's see how he does. If I can't, I mean, it worked out that time. If his bulk doesn't work out in the future, I'll go Sturdy, and I don't even know. Maybe if we do that, we just give up on the Spadef altogether. And then the other thing is Dragonite. Do we want to go multi-scale now that we're super tanky Dragonite? Go multi-scale with, and the problem with that is that we would kind of want leftovers on them to take advantage of that. And the only problem with that is, does he still have the Spadef tank that he needs? Oh, you know, he probably does. This might actually work out better for us. That might just make Skeledirge impossible to take out. Dragonite now has the leftovers to heal back for multi-scale, which we're going to get here. We need the patch for. Another ability patch, that's fine. Worth it. Dragon's ability is now multi-scale, which halves any hit if I'm at full HP with him, so useful. Again, we've been dealing with so many spikes, poison spikes, toxic spikes, stealth rock, and all that nonsense that usually we can't take advantage of it, I guess, but we'll try. Same with Sturdy, to be honest with you. Speaking of those things, it's hard to take advantage of any of that stuff at the moment. It seems like in the like low-level meta. I don't know what VGC is doing right now. I'm trying to like sort of catch up to try to get an idea what the pros are doing. Like I was talking about earlier, though, it's not really gonna give you, unless you're a pro out there, if you're playing pro level VGC, then you're not watching me, that's for sure. But yeah, for those of you who are the normal people out there that are watching me, yeah, you need to experience the battles at your own level yourself to improve it all, and eventually you improve to the point where you maybe are in that more pro tier, and then you're metagame, you're more metagame, but you're not like, you don't really have to like try at that point. You kind of just get it by virtue of your experience, right? So as much as it's nice to watch VGC, and I do it too from time to time, at least just to see the battles and what's being used in the current meta or whatever. Oh, that's a legendary team. Okay. So we need some legend killers, if we got them. And we don't really, but we might be able to go... I wonder if we could go Skelly, Dragon, and Mirai here. And try to just do as much as I possibly can. I guess so. Let's go. Let's go. Skelly's going to help with a lot of that stuff. Dragon Knight's going to be fine too. It's going to give us the water. He's back to being a pseudo water type for us. But yeah, we're going to get to that point too ourselves eventually. I'm more interested in trying to break the meta, try fun teams that'll win against metas that we can, like, you know, do on our own here, come up with on our own, rather than going out there and battling myself. But if you guys go out there and battle, maybe you can represent Nerds Templar. Is he gonna attack us? No, right? I don't want to give any of them away, let's just waterfall. Take it away, screen next. Could have stayed with Thunderwave because I ended up switching the Assault Vest off of them. We could stay with Thunderwave instead of Aquatail, but I don't know, I kind of like the Aquatail, or the Waterfall, that is. Okay. I should have seen the switch coming. I guess. I figured maybe try a Spear Break. I think this works out for us though, doesn't it? Yeah. It's gonna outspeed us, I'd imagine. Oh, it's gonna tear up. Out of Ghost, maybe? I should have probably done the same. Ah. Terra Normal, you are a annoying person. I mean, literally just to not get hit by Ghost type, you're gonna go normal. You could go, I mean, any other thing to give you any other advantage other than just avoiding a ghost attack. Okay. Good job, Skelly. You are so tanky, though. Of course, you're poison, which is, you know, what we're dealing with. We knew we would because it was Pecharin, but it's just so annoying, man. Every single team we're dealing with poison. I think we stay in. I don't think... okay. I'm not gonna... Yeah, that's why I need to Terra. Can you at least get through this? No. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. He's gonna knock yourself out. Go ahead. Go ahead and knock yourself out. Why do anything? Why switch you out? You're useless, Skelly. Get out of here. Way to do nothing. You big tanky alligator. I guess it's a crocodile. Just again, brute strength. Terra Miraidon, Electro Drift everything down. Still dealing with the light screen is the problem here. The switch to reset screens could be coming anytime. I don't think it's going to do enough. Wow, dude. Wow. How many turns do we have left of the screens? A couple? Yeah. We just... If we just had a crit on the Electro Drift on that attack, we would have been fine, but I'm trying to play it safe, but that's probably going to come back to bite me, I'm going to imagine here. I seem to be making the wrong choices today. We'll see if I can make a right one here. Got away from that happening to Miraidon, if nothing else. And it didn't poison us, yo, let's go. Not gonna get near getting back to full health, so that's not gonna help. But we got the reflect to wear off. We can, I don't know if extreme speed knocks out. Come on, knock it out. No! You gotta be kidding me with 1 health? Oh, bro. This is ridiculous. And we're poisoned just enough. Come on, leftovers. Oh wait, did we not get poisoned? We didn't get poisoned. Light screen wore off. Is Grimmsnarl coming back in? Either way, I don't care. It's extreme speed or nothing. Do we have a chance still? So you're saying there's a chance? No, I don't know. We have Grimmsnarl and probably another legendary waiting in the wings here. We've got so many to choose from. Grimmsnarl first. If he... Oh, but he has Prankster. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Could probably have knocked out Dragonite. I don't know if he would have gone for it. But he could have done it. If he tried to, that helps us out. He went Light Screen, which helps him out even more because we went Miraidon here. We just lost electricity. Oh. Oh, he didn't go Reflect, which is probably smart, but let's see what he did do. Spear Break, that's smart, but we're electric type, so it's not going to do a whole lot. What did he do? Oh, come on. Ah, I should have stayed. I should have just stayed. That was a bad move. I wanted to resect the electric terrain, but that was not the time to do it. I think we KO with an Electro Drift, right? I don't even know what's left, but behind this thing. But Electro Drift should KO here. I don't care about your light screen. Get out of here. Okay, Miraidon, you gotta do that again to a full health Pokemon here, which is probably a legendary. But if he hasn't brought it out yet, it might not be good against Miraidon. I have a feeling it'll be fine for him. It's a Lunala. So, we just got to Electro Drift, boys. And hope. Electro Drift and hope. Wow, that is no damage at all. Alright, GG. But, you know, we were up against 2 legendaries here, so what can you do? Not only, no, we had a legendary and a mythic Pokemon. Not only 2 legendaries, there was a legendary and a mythic. Okay, dude, are you just... Alright, come on now. Come on now. Just get the knockout, man. Like, no, I think I want +6 special attack and special defense first. And then I'll be happy. Watch, Calm Mind again. Because why not? I got time to waste. Nope, Moongeist Beam. Thank you, sir. Thank you for not being annoying. That might not get the KO, but it should be close. It did. Oh, never mind. That was half health. Of course it was. And he just did the 1 Calm Mind. That's respectable. We got kind of wrecked there. We made a couple bad decisions. I think maybe would have made that game a lot closer, that match. We came kind of close there. But the Lunala, that thing is tough. Not something Miraidon can take on unless we do what everybody else does and go Fairy Terra Miraidon and just be lame like that, but I don't want to do that. But again, there are still things about this team. It is a single battle team, so it's a little different. But there's things about this team that I still haven't done that I wanted to do and I think will make the team better. I just have been holding off on it because I don't want to show everybody immediately. Sorry, puppy. But it's stream time to end. Time for the stream to end. Thanks for chilling, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're here every day of the week now, at least 4 now. Sundays we're doing the Shiny Hunt stream, just going to be chillaxing, maybe about 9:30, 10 o'clock as usual, pretty much the same stream time. And it'll go for, 3 hours maybe, just like today. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Ironmon playthroughs. Tuesday and Thursday are Arceus, and Friday, and today's our battle stream. But come prepared maybe to battle next time if you're out there and maybe willing to do so. And yeah, base game Pokemon only 1 Koraidon or Miraidon, make it equal grounds footing. It's single battles again, just like you saw me doing today. So that's it, guys. Randy with Nerd Templar and the Sydney Dog. Peace out.